Blue sky, green grass here down in Charlotte, North Carolina, and it is warm. So we've decided to take today's game preview outside of Bojangles Coliseum. It's behind me as the Binghamton Devils getting set for 2-2 tonight. And then tomorrow afternoon here against the Charlotte Checkers. Devils coming off a tough loss on Wednesday night back in snowy Binghamton. I talked to Coach. What went wrong against the Crunch?
They were just better in a lot of areas. We weren't ready to play. We didn't play fast enough, and they're a quick team to a man. They play the game fast, whether they're all great skaters or not, but they do have a lot of speed. And they just won all the races to the puck, and as a result had it. And we spent majority of the first period in our own end, and that takes its toll. We got better as the game went on, but obviously it was too little too late, and that team's not going to give you much. You got to keep games tight against them, and once they got the lead, we weren't able really to ever get our game going consistently.
A positive from that game, though, Devils forward John Quenville, he had a pair of goals.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to score. It's the rest of his game. I thought he was moving his feet a little better. He's still working back from a knee injury that was out significant time. So each game, we're going to look for him to focus on playing fast all the time and using his big body to get involved physically. But the pace of game is something that he needs to focus on. And the more he's moving, the more he's going to have the puck and create more offense. But certainly good for him to get on the board. Nice to see him score a goal where he's in front of the net as well and on the inside.
Goaltender Ken Appleby did not make the trip down here to Charlotte. Also, Josh Jacobs shaken up a little bit. I got an injury update from Coach.
We got a couple guys. Kenny's, we're going to give him the week off here. Not feeling real great. Came back on the ice last week and to try it out, and I don't want to say had a setback, but we had to take a step back, and obviously being away, we knew he wasn't going to be able to do too much other than light workouts, so it didn't make sense to bring him on this trip. So give him a couple days to really rest. And then Jacobs got hit, left the game in the first period against Syracuse. He's out indefinitely through the weekend, upper body. And then Pietila right now won't play tonight, which we were probably going to give him the night off because he was a little sore, but it may be the weekend as well. He's day-to-day, so those are your three guys right now.
The New Jersey Devils announcing yesterday that they have signed forward Brent Seney to an entry-level contract. It will begin next season, and the Merrimack forward will sign an ATO with Binghamton here today. He will meet the team back at the Floyd L. Maines Veterans Memorial Arena when the Devils return following tomorrow afternoon's game against the Checkers. Speaking of the Checkers, Coach had some high praise for them.
Yeah, arguably forward group from 1 through 12, the most skill in the league. I mean, they got good four-line depth. They got good mix of Europeans and some North American players, all that play fast and can make plays. So this is going to be a challenge for us. Obviously, we split with them the first game. They had the puck, I think, for 40 minutes of it. Second game, we were a little more in your face and didn't give them as much time and space and played physical on them, and that's what we're going to need to do here tonight, because if you play soft on them and you give them time and space, they can make plays and they're going to make you play.
Hope you can join us tonight from Bojangles Coliseum in Charlotte. We're on the air at 5:45 with the M&T Bank countdown to face-off, and the puck drops at 6 on the Devils Radio Network. That's U.S. Country 96.9 and 680 AM WINR back in the Southern Tier. You can also listen online, iHeartRadio app, BinghamtonDevils.com, or you can watch the game via AHL Live. Again, the puck drops at 6, pregame show at 5:45 for another edition of Devils Game Day from sunny and warm Charlotte, just outside Bojangles Coliseum on Devils Vision. I'm Rob Lapolis.